Yeah, we do move on to that second pass then. Interesting comments, wasn't it, from John Armstrong. He's second on the road behind Taka Katsuta. No Josh McAleer, who had to retire, sadly, with an exhaust issue earlier today. Then Elvin Evans, Lappi Cess, Ogier, all the way down to that leading pair. Adrian Fomo under a lot of pressure from his teammate Neuville, and Solberg looking after those tyres in the previous stage. But let's see, tyre wear could be an issue as we move on to this second pass then. Taka Katsuta, Aaron Johnston, first into the stage again. They have been all day. Got a bit of respite tomorrow with Josh McAleer expected to restart, so we'll have one car to follow in tomorrow at least. Really well made stage in terms of spectator access in here. We saw this earlier on, and really has been a welcome addition since Estonia stepped in 6 years ago during the COVID pandemic. It has been historically part of the ERC, the European competition, as it did a couple of years ago. So just 2 stages to go then. Cheney, a little bit of respite maybe this time around for Taco in the second pass, but maybe expecting a bit of ruts. We heard John Armstrong reflecting that it can get a bit rutted in places, this one.
Yeah, I think maybe towards the end of the stage, and then the more technical parts as well. Some ruts to contend with as Taka goes past that beautiful spectator area. Big jump in the middle of it. It will be a little bit cleaner than it was on the first run through. John been battling oversteer this afternoon. When we ride on board with him, which I'm sure we will in a moment, you'll see him turn into the corner and then straight away catch the back of the car. There you go.
Yeah, straight away, you're right. How much is tyre wear going to be an issue then? We heard a couple of the drivers mention it in the previous stage, Thierry. And certainly Oliver, he said he's really trying to look after the tyres. It's been a long loop, hasn't it? And
yeah, but a long loop of stages. I mean, we don't really talk too much about tyre wear with these Hankooks, do we? But clearly, the drivers feel like it's been, it's been quite abrasive, the surface, and it has been something that they've been thinking about. Thierry Neuville said he started to feel the tyres going off a little bit, just drawing a bit too much heat into them on the previous stage. I'll be honest, PK, I haven't seen them. We haven't seen the tyres at the end of the stage. It's very difficult to gauge what's going on. I'm sure the shoulder of the tyre will have started to wear a little bit, but it's not so much about tyre wear on the blocks, it's more about the heat that you put through it. And once they start to overheat, they become like gummy bears.
Yeah, do have a couple of these tarmac sections to negotiate as well. It was interesting, wasn't it, the previous stage, that Sami Pairi, our rally leader, actually took a cross pattern with a couple of hards on the tyre, and he's got that much of a lead, and he's still going fastest, so he's left him in a pretty good position if tyre wear is becoming an issue, and most of the others on the majority soft compound package.
Yeah, and I think, again, that's where the Toyota Yaris just ticks a major box, doesn't it? When you're at that crossover of going, should we run soft, should we run hard? The Toyota works with both the hard and the soft compound tyre better than Hyundai and M Sport have done, and we'll make no bones about that. It's no secret. Hyundai and M Sport haven't been able to match Toyota's pace when everybody's been running the hard compound tyre. And again, that's an advantage for Sami. It means that he's been able to go out this afternoon with some hard compound tyres to play with.
Yeah, Taka approaching the 14-kilometre split of this just over 15-kilometre stage. It was won this afternoon by 7 minutes 45.1 by Sami Pairi. He's won every stage but 2 of the 14 up to this point. What a bit wide there. Right rear corner just nibbling the road verge, but no harm done, I think, for Taka. We're going to see what he can do tomorrow. It's all about getting any sort of consolation, but still second on the road. It's going to be a big ask, really, to do anything tomorrow with the 5 guys behind. So he does go comfortably quicker than the fastest time through this morning, set by Pairi by a few seconds.
Yeah, Taka did a 7:58.8 on the first run through.
What a difference a loop makes.
A lot cleaner, and that time set by Taka is by no means going to get too rutted, then the stage will start to slow down as well, and you really run the risk of punctures, as if Taka.
Taka, a little bit of grass in the front end. Did you enjoy that the second time through or not?
Yeah, quite sketchy, impressive for sure. It's very slippy, behind hanging, drifting all the time, so yeah, it's fun in a way, but it's not comfortable at least.
Yeah, he's used sketchy a couple of times. He's sort of been enjoying, or trying to enjoy, the fact that he's looking out the side window for a lot of these stages, is Taka, but good to see he's keeping his spirits up.
Escort Mark II spec.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow, anything will be a bonus tomorrow. Just get through today. I mean, I think getting through this stage, certainly for all these guys now, is so key. Don't want to throw it away. It's such a pivotal point again in the championship. Elvin's still set to lead it, but he's a bit like last year. He's got a pack of very hungry teammates, and the two Hyundais hunting him down, all set to take a nibble out of his lead, even if he's going to extend it with the issues that Taka's had.
Well, he'll extend it over Taka, but elsewhere people will close up because Elvin...
Well, everybody, basically.
Yeah, and it's going to happen, I suspect, over the next couple of rallies, because Elvin's going to find himself in this position again, leading from the front on the opening day and being punished with that road cleaning effect.
Absolutely beautiful scenes here at the jump, and let's see the Latvian fans who crossed over the border to support their man Sesks. He's not disappointed, having a wonderful run.
If they stand any chance of picking up some Super Sunday points.
Yeah, that's the last proper stage, let's call it, of Saturday. Really long Saturday loop of 150 k's almost, just the short super special Tartu Vaud alongside the service part to run. So another clean run for John Armstrong. He remains in 9th place currently, just behind this man, Esa-Pekka Lappi, alongside Eni Malkkonen.
It's an enjoyable stage, take on the first pass. Was it more enjoyable now? There's a little bit of a cleaner road.
Yeah, a lot more enjoyable with a bit more grip, and okay, still a little bit messy from my side, just trying to get everything perfect with the grip levels and some of the junctions, just going a little bit wide, but yeah, overall a good improvement. Pretty cool stage, and okay, we're not so far away from Taka. We know he's pushing hard, so we have to be happy with that, and yeah, we can improve, so we just got to keep enjoying and keep putting in the work, and I'm sure we'll keep improving at every stage we do.
Yeah, Sully can do, and John can have a clean run on Sunday, start building on his solid performance. Remember, he was fighting back from a puncture way back on stage 1, so he's on the back foot right from the get-go, was the Irishman. Esa-Pekka Lappi and Eni Malkkonen, meanwhile, they've not really been on it from the get-go after a long hiatus since Kenya back in March. And it's a shame as well, because he should thrive on this sort of road, and we'll hope to see more from him on home soil. A rally, of course, he's won in Finland many years ago.
Yeah, car's just not been quite dull to suit EP style, and I think again, seat time, we talk about it, how important it is. He's not had lots of that in the same consistent way that Formo and Neville had. He was doing a good season. Lappi shares
7 seconds slower with a 7:44.6. Still in a pretty lonely 6th place. Interesting to see what he can do tomorrow. Again, a bit like Taka. Road position not great, is it, with some really quick guys behind him. He'll give it an absolute go, of course he will. Let's hear from the Welshman.
Elvin, with every passing car, normally the road gets quicker, but it hasn't at the moment. Why do you think that is?
Maybe I didn't drive so well. Yeah, it's never been a good stage for me for some reason, but yeah, there were bits that felt okay, but clearly not good enough.
That's a fairly honest answer, isn't it? Just didn't drive the thing properly.
It's interesting, isn't it, that there's certain stages that, you know, I think just never get a good feeling, and it's, I guess you kind of come into it, you know, expecting that, I don't like this one. And you're never going to give it full commitment. Look at the opposite rock again from Martin. This sequence, through these jumps in this narrow bit, it takes your breath away.
And you've got to get the anchors out.
That's the corner.
Properly stopped for that right-hander, and we saw Sammy, certainly Elvin, and Martin.
It was Martins. Martins and Elvin.
It was Elvin and Martins who outbreak themselves into the square right, into this sort of man-made field section, if you like, spectator section, where the grip level changes completely. It's like a soft mud. Still, it's Katsuta by 3/10. That's at 7 kilometres. Really good run from Taka.
Yeah, still nobody getting near it. Seb Ogier, the next to come into the stage. Then Neuville, the foreman. What a fight that is. Cracking atmosphere. That's the sea of Latvian flags. So they're through the rally these days. Thierry, he mentioned raised his ride height a bit earlier today for the second pass. Seb Ogier, Vincent Londe, biding their time now, you feel, in fifth place, but then they'll see what they can do. It's just a double header tomorrow. 2 runs through the same stage.
EP, got asked a question because you started yesterday, second pass, feeling better? Not good.
Yeah. Same story. I'm actually pretty annoyed to repeat it all the time. Ask something else.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Actually, I don't know. Hopefully some meat, a lot of electrolytes. I'm sweating a lot.
Yeah, it's a long old day today, isn't it? We can't emphasise that. In our first stage this morning, 9:56 local time. It's now we've still got one stage to go. It starts at 8:30, and then that late service after 9 o'clock. A long old day.
Still trying to process what's just happened there. There must be something else we can put in.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, I think electrolytes. All the food groups covered. Yeah, I think I'm doing the media zone tonight. Looking forward to speaking to EP. What shall I ask him?
How his day's been.
Anyway, Ogier's having a good day. 8 temps up in here as well. That's still an attacker benchmark, remarkably. 5 cars behind him, not able to go better. Just risking a bit more of a, not risking, but having a bit more of a push. Taka finally able to enjoy a bit of grip.
Those ruts are bad now. Like I said, there is a point when it goes from cleaning a nice fast road with loads of grip to then the ruts start to build and the ruts get quite bad and really do start to slow you down. With a tyre like that as well, you send the car sideways into that rut.
He could have rolled it.
He's actually off the road there. He's just gone into that too hot. That's not a rut. He's gone off the road.
Yeah, he's just overcooked that.
Just dropped the back of the car sort of down into the ditch.
Oh, that's just a nice little wake-up call late on then for the Latvian. Having a really good day out there is Thierry Neuville, which is great to see.
Martins looked a little bit of fun there right near the end. Talk me through what happened.
Yeah, it was one until the finish, and I kind of felt good grip, but then kind of it snapped at the end, and probably lost some time there, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay because he's finished the stage, so that's good news. Meanwhile, Neuville then, what can he do in here? As I mentioned, we've got a terrific all-Hyundai battle between the Belgian and his French teammate Adrien Foremost. 6.1 seconds now. Neuville's got the gap down to. He's not been making massive gains, but he's just been nibbling away. I think out of the last 4, and maybe only one of them that Adrien's beaten him.
Yeah, he's just keeping the pressure on Foremost, isn't he? And part of that's half the game. It's not necessarily beating them outright, but pressuring your fellow competitors into a mistake.
Yeah, difficult watch for the team, isn't it? Because they'll want both of them to. Martin just fiddling with his little side window they have there to pass out the pace notes and get a bit of airflow in. I'm not sure what he was doing there, maybe getting a bit of dust in his face.
Good run through for Neuville, currently comfortably the fastest man in the stage.
about maintaining a good rhythm as well. It's so important tomorrow. Those 2 passes through the Kaariku test, just over 24 kilometres each, so total of just under 49. It's 49 kilometres, and you can get 10 points out of them, so it's a big day for the championship hopefuls tomorrow.
When it's a day like today, I kind of run out of things to ask you about how it's going and things, but what was that like?
Better than first run, you know. I think everybody mentioning the grip is just constantly evolving. Yeah, a bit of a shame sometimes because it's such a beautiful rally, but somehow no fight is really happening anywhere because it's just car by car getting faster, like it's mathematical. But yeah, still it's fun for us to drive. It's just a shame that we cannot fight much.
You love a fight, don't you?
Yeah, always, for sure.
A bit of a stupid correction there from Adrian, not for the first time. He has looked a little bit on edge at times. I saw those couple of moments he's had through the weekend, and again just seemed to get a bit close to that little anti-cut boulder on the left, but I mean, he's probably all feels in control, but it just looks quite aggressive at times from the Frenchman, but he's fun to watch.
Relative to Neuville, you know, Adrian's been the one who's had more moments. It just looks like he's been more on the ragged edge, not necessarily quicker, but closer to having an accident than Thierry has. And Thierry's set to take a good chunk of time out of Formeau in here now.
Yeah. I know what, you know, Thierry loves the super special as well, with that even that short, so what are we, just under 2 kilometres tonight?
Adrian's got to tidy this up because he was ragged coming into that jump as well.
He's enjoyed that, look at that smile. Martin enjoying it too, that's great to see.
Hyundai have to sort this out. On day one of a rally, it takes at the very least the morning loop to get the car going.
I mean, Adrian wasn't too bad though. He was third.
Wasn't too bad, but still wasn't
on the pace of these.
Exactly.
I mean, these front two though have been in another level all weekend, haven't they? But yeah, I know what you mean. But I don't remember Adrian necessarily complaining about understeer as much as Thierry did. Anyway, let's hear from the Belgian.
Thierry, that's the end of the stage. Just to let you know, the split times are really good. Against your teammate, you could halve the gap. But I was intrigued to know what Martin was doing in there, because he had his hands up in the air most of the time. What's going on?
He was trying to hold the window because it came loose, obviously, after the jump. And with a lot of dust in the car, but yeah, we enjoyed it. We had a good run. Now since I feel better in the car, we are progressively improving, and when it's rutted I still feel more comfortable than when it's first pass. So this is something we need to understand as well for tomorrow, if we want to have a decent day tomorrow. But yeah, let's first finish today, see where we end up, and then have a good one tomorrow.
Yeah, third place isn't far away. I know there's Super Sunday, I know there's one still to go, but how much do you want that position of your teammate?
I try. Obviously with the cleaning it's difficult, you know, a couple of junctions like here at the end, where obviously it's getting faster and faster by every car, but we're trying, and today afternoon we're having fun.
That's great to see. At least that explains why Martin was fiddling with the window so much. Yeah, and even Oliver Solberg, I mean, I thought, because he talked about looking after his tyres in the previous stage, I thought that meant he was going to have a bit of a push, but even he can't get close to Neuville's pace in here.
But again, why would Oliver do it? You know, you're taking risks, PK, unnecessary risks. He's not going to catch Samuel pace.
You're right, yeah.
Don't take the risks, just consolidate the position and go at it tomorrow. I think now we are seeing drivers, because it's such a fast rally, the average speed is so high, so difficult to reel people in ahead of you. And Oliver is one of the back. Neuville's just taken 4.2 out of them.
There it is on the left of your screen. The gap between the two Hyundais. It's less than 2 seconds as we go into the super special. And we know how much Thierry loves a little spectator-friendly stage. So what could that gap be as we go into the final day? Whoa, what a fight.
It's going to be a great fight tomorrow as well between the two of them. I wouldn't like to be senior management in Hyundai
Just
now.
going to say that. Yeah, it's so important. You know, they get a good result, but they both want that podium.
Adrian, I don't know whether you can work that mass out, but Thierry's just taken over 4 seconds out of you in there.
Well, he had a very good stage. I'm very happy. I think we just had no tire left, and the hard was not working so well also in this one, so I think one or the other anyway. But yeah, it's okay. We are still set for tonight, for tomorrow on the position, so we can push for Sunday points, etc. So that's okay. That's been a good day.
He wants your 3rd place.
No.
Yeah, he does. Thierry wants your 3rd place. He wants it.
4.2, no?
Yeah. You're 3rd now, but he wants it. He wants to take it from you. He wants your 3rd place. He wants to beat you.
Yeah, I know.
He hasn't got it yet, but that's what I wanted to.
It's kind of become a meme on the internet, isn't it?
Anyway, you know what you meant. Again, cross pattern then, the hards and softs for Sami Pyri. It doesn't matter what tyres he's got on that thing, it is flying. And certainly now, as we mentioned, with Solberg seeming to back off a little bit, erring on the side of caution. I don't think even Sami's could be a first Hyundai stage win here for Thierry Neuville.
Sami now, he's playing the long game as well.
Yeah.
Again, he can run the hard compound tyre because it's been
anyway, Oliver there, 2.3 seconds off the Neuville pace with a 7:40.8. And yeah, even Sami Pyri behind, as I mentioned, not getting close to Neuville's efforts. What a run that was for the Belgian to almost finish today. Penultimate stage, just the Tartu Vald Super Special. Coming up at about 8:35 local time. Robert Virves still under pressure. I don't know how many times we've said that, but he had a good response in the previous stage. Let's hear from Oliver.
Oliver, last big forestry stage done for the day, and Sami, just a little bit quick about what is the plan, what is the thoughts?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was a bit optimistic with my tire choice this afternoon. Difficult to rotate the tires, and yeah, again, didn't have the proper feeling. I mean, the feeling with the car was good, but yeah, Sami has a very good feeling, and when you have that, it's very quick. So, well, you know, we're always taking quickest, so the speed is there, but just need to feel a bit more comfortable. Also now looking a bit after the tires, the last 2 stages, it's very hard for them, difficult to rotate, as I said. So yeah, it's just how it is. I mean, Sami's done a great job, so that's it.
No, everyone's sort of talking like the job's already done. It's very much not, as Sami said in the previous stage. He keeps, I keep telling you, that's not the case. It's still got a long way to go, albeit with just 2 stages. And the closer you get to the ultimate goal, the more twitchy it gets. Although it's got to be said, Sami has been cool as a cucumber from start to finish, and that's what's seen him get 12 out of 14 stage wins so far. What a performance from the 24-year-old up to this point.
It's been the drive of his life, no question.
100%.
And the only mistake we've seen really was on the previous stage when he just nibbled a rock on the right-hand side of he came through a right-hander into a square left. Couldn't quite get the car stopped and just touched a rock. No harm done at all. But that was the first and only mistake we've seen so far from Sami Pyri, but enough to give him just a little warning.
The pace, Adrian Formeau still in 3rd, but as we mentioned, just 1.9 seconds between those 2 Hyundais. The relentless pace at the front continues there. Just a Tartu Vald Super Special stage to wrap things up. That's about all we've got time for. A breathless Super Sunday awaits tomorrow. We'll see you again for that, but it's goodbye for now.